Live from the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, this is Iowa Live.
Welcome back to the program, everybody, and welcome back the Iowa Wild to playing hockey here in Des Moines. Ben Gislason is joining us. Good to see you, man.
Always great to see you, Lou. Thanks for having me in today.
You know, the hockey season is a long season, but it's been way too long since we had hockey action here in Des Moines.
Yeah, far too long. Boy, it feels like eons ago I was in the studio with you. I think it was March the last time I was here towards the end of the season.
Yeah.
Now, we enjoyed our off season. That's one of the nice parts about our job. We get a little bit of downtime, but you start to twiddle your fingers a little bit August into September, so it's great that puck drop is on the very near horizon for us now.
That is great. Now, we're talking about the Iowa Wild here in Des Moines. First, let's talk about how long the Wild have been here.
Yeah, 13 seasons now.
Wow.
This will be year 13, and I can't help but think about the community roots that really this organization has dug in on, and we've talked about a lot of our community initiatives right here on WOI with you in the past.
Right.
So, and on We Are Iowa. So when I think about the community, I think about the Iowa Wild, I think about the rinks that's been put in, I think about how you see the logo in the community a lot. Our players get out and do a lot of charitable and philanthropic work, and we're going to be doing that again this season in season 13.
Now, for those people that don't know about the rinks that you put in, before we get to the meat of our discussion here today, you have installed hockey rinks around central Iowa for the communities to enjoy.
Yeah, 12 of them.
12 now?
And I think the last one was Marshalltown, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow, that
so
is
I know
so
Newton's
cool.
got one all over the Des Moines greater area too. So it's something that we want to get people into hockey. And I've been blessed to live in hockey for my whole life, and it's afforded me so much. And hockey people want to give back, and we want to get other people to lace up the skates. And it's not to become NHLers, maybe some of them might, but just to be involved in hockey and get to play a sport and get to be around it, where you're seeing it on the screen there, those community rinks. It's such a near and dear program to our heart, and hopefully, I don't have any news on this yet, but hopefully we're going to continue that program moving in for years to come.
Well, you have to have at least one more for 13 years, 13
Yeah,
rinks.
that's what I think, right?
You have to, yeah. So we'll follow that along. And you mentioned NHL. There is huge news for the Iowa Wild involving the NHL, or at least one person from the National Hockey League who is now in Des Moines. Tell everybody about our new head coach.
Yeah, for the first time in Iowa Wild history, we'll be having a head coach that has prior NHL head coaching experience in Greg Cronin, who for the last several seasons was with the Anaheim Ducks in the National Hockey League. And not only that, but a wealth of American League experience. The guy is just shy of almost a 700 winning percentage in his American League career. So he's got a wealth of knowledge. He is extremely detailed. He's been successful everywhere he's been, and someone that not only we're really excited about because he can develop players, and Minnesota's excited about that. They obviously want their young guns to get set to play in the NHL someday, but he wants to win, and he wants to win here in Iowa, and I know our fans are starving for that.
And this guy's been involved in hockey for, 3 decades at least?
Yes, 3 decades, and has been all over the collegiate ranks at Maine, Northeastern, Colorado College, so some very strong collegiate programs, and then as an American League head coach in Bridgeport, Colorado Eagles, where actually once upon a time he was coaching against the Iowa Wild. So
really?
He knows Des Moines, he knows the area a little bit. He talked about it a little bit at the beginning of the season in a media appearance that he did, saying when he was scouting for college hockey, he came here all the time to watch junior hockey when they were coming through Des Moines.
How about that?
He knows whether it's Sioux City or whether it's Lincoln, down into the Omaha area and the USHL. He's been all around this area, obviously here in Des Moines with the Bucks too. So he knows the area, loves Iowa, and is really happy to be here.
That's going to be so cool. You have to talk him into coming here and talking to us.
We can do that. And he's a great interview because he's a fascinating guy, and there's much more than just hockey to this guy. I'll leave you at that.
We'll find out more about that. Let's find out more about opening night. When does the puck drop in Des Moines?
Yeah, this Saturday, October 11th. 2 games this weekend. The 11th and the 12th will be at home against Chicago on Saturday, and then on Sunday against the Rockford Ice Hogs. And some great reasons to come out. A magnet schedule giveaway we'll have for the first 1,500 fans, as well as you can get a post-game autograph from some of the players after the game out on the ice. So tons of reasons to come out, and it's a local concert series night too if you want to hear some music.
Yeah, and the magnet schedules, by the way, just want to let you know, are very cool because they're not your typical rectangular looking magnet schedules. They look like a hockey rink. They are very cool. I have to give you a high five on that because I said that's clever. Why didn't anybody think about that?
Well, because we have the most creative people in Iowa. I really think we do. Our creative team does such a fantastic job of not only, I mean, we do magnet schedules every year,
Yeah.
right? So, well, what can we do to make it different? I had the same thought when I got one in my hands. I said, look at this. How neat is this? You know exactly what it is before you even
look
see
at
a
it.
name
Yep.
on it.
Yep.
You're going, this is Iowa Wild.
Okay, now opening night is going to be Saturday night. Now, Sunday is a special one. You said the Ice Hogs are coming into town, and isn't that kids' night as well?
It's all about the kids. There's
Yeah.
going to be, I think, like paint by numbers, but with a baseball cap.
With a hat.
It's going to be a hat that you can color. That kid screaming on the screen is perfect. There are going to be tons of kids there having a great time. And the hats that you'll be afforded if you walk in the door, a kid's color your own hat. They're really cool. Again, really creative. Kudos to our marketing team and our digital
All right,
team.
so puck drops 5 o'clock on Saturday, 6 o'clock on Sunday. For more information, what's the best place people can go?
IowaWild.com if you want to go on the internet, or if you're old school like me and want to make a phone call, 515-564-8700.
All right, Iowa Wild. Great luck to you, man.
Thank you,
you
Lou.
so much. Thank you for watching, everybody.